Coyote Culture is presented by the Cheyenne River Predator Hunters and TS Customs, precision firearms built for success. Lonny heads out with a good friend for an unforgettable hunt.
This hunt, pretty chaotic.
A hunt they might actually want to forget.
And Tim's telling me he's out of ammo.
That's all right now on Coyote Culture.
I'm Damon Wangren, and you're watching Coyote Culture.
This segment of Coyote Culture is brought to you by Brotherhood Arms, guns, bows, and bullets.
On this day, I'm heading out with a good friend, Tim Osmond. I was actually getting together with him to pick up some gun parts I had purchased from him. So he's like, hey, you want to come over and call some coyotes, make a day out of it? I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. We're just going right behind his house pretty much where he'd been seeing some coyotes, and that's where we started. Well, we start calling on the first spot and actually see some coyotes off in the distance. They weren't coming all the way in. They were about 2 miles out. And I said, hey, Tim, is there any way we can get closer to them? He's like, oh yeah, we own this all up to there. So we started voyaging across this field and we get set up on these hay bales. And before you know it, we got a coyote coming in. The first one initially didn't really have a lot of interest in us. I think he knew something was up, so he was kind of staying his distance away. Well, as he's going away from us, kind of working downwind,
He's a long ways away still.
I see 2 more coming, and they're coming right at us. So I told Tim, I said, let's just forget about this coyote. Let's focus on these coyotes. So these coyotes are working in, this is awesome video. We got one coming in, the other one's coming into the frame. It's perfect video. And Tim, he's shooting his TS Custom 20XC, and I figured for sure it was gonna be a slam dunk. Tim, unfortunately, didn't put that good of a shot on him. This coyote's kind of wounded, takes off.
Shoot that other one right behind him.
Well, this hunt turned into be pretty chaotic.
Hold on.
Other coyote come rushing up to see what's the matter with it, you know.
You might want to hold a little high. When
Before you know it, this coyote's right next to the other one and presents a good shot, so Tim took it. Well, there's coyote 2 down. So there's still 2 other coyotes, and Tim's blasting rounds at them, and it's a mess.
Oh, this left. Oh, there's another. There's 4 of them.
Coyote 1 still wounded, and Tim puts another shot on him. Still not a great shot. He finally unloads his gun.
I don't know where you're hitting, but he's 300, the same hairline.
After all this shooting's been done, these coyotes are standing out there at 400, 300, 400 yards, and literally standing out there. And Tim's telling me he's out of ammo.
I'm out of ammo.
You are? Yeah. There's 5 of them out there. You see them all?
Yeah. There's that one still out there. But that hurt one?
Yeah, the one that's hurt's on the hay bale. Was on the hay bale.
What's out there in the dog town?
You have no more ammo whatsoever?
In Suburban.
Damn.
We walked towards these coyotes. So the vehicle where all the ammo is back, a mile away, and here we are, no ammo. It was really tough to watch these coyotes just stand out there, and
There's still 2 of them out there.
Yeah, there is.
man, I was thinking, geez, I wish I had my gun with me.
Damn, Timmy.
Just filming it all.
Needed another gunner.
I guess. That's embarrassing.
Tim's out of ammo. Got 5 coyotes out here. Got a couple shot.
It's just one of those hunts where it wasn't pretty by any means, but somehow out of all this chaos, we were able to get 2 coyotes down. We're lucky we didn't see another pack of them because we couldn't even went after them if we wanted to.
Well, Tim, 2 out of 5 ain't bad.
This segment of Coyote Culture is brought to you by Atlas Target Works. Steel targets that perform when it matters most.
On this hunt, we're going back to season 1. This is the same day where we get up and there's a coyote on the hill and Derek drops it. And it's also the same day Derek tips over the camera.
Oh, it's always pick on Derek. Did you hear me tell you?
Did you
get him
on film?
And the camera fell back, so I caught it.
It's a good day to be out calling coyotes. The coyotes are active, and we're putting some coyotes down. On the set prior, where Derek shot the one that came in from behind us, we had heard these coyotes up in the hills howling. This is our first time hunting this area. We've always wanted to hunt it, but we don't really know it. But we find a good spot looking over a long draw. Seems like this draw just goes forever in a perfect U shape. Well, we let out a couple howls and we hear these coyotes and they're just right over the hill, it seems like. Well, we're calling and calling and calling, and they're not coming. Well, all of a sudden, here they are. And they're coming, they're working their way straight downwind from us.
Just Let them come a little more.
They're a little farther than what I expected.
Which one?
I get my gun up, get on them. Airball. Luckily, the second coyote decided to stick around.
Get on the pup distress and get that coyote to stop, and Lonnie hits it, but just hits it in the leg, kind of wounds it.
It was a little low on the leg, not the best shot.
I think he takes 2-3 more shots on the coyote.
I put a bad shot on it again.
A little high.
This coyote runs up the hill. Bad shot there. That first shot was a little farther out than I thought it was, but once I got a proper range on it, courtesy of Derek.
367.
367?
Yeah. One click left, remember?
Once I got a proper range on it, I was able to get a nice clean kill shot on it and not let this animal suffer. Got one, I guess.
Got one.
Ugly.
He's down. Anytime you're able to get one coyote, it's a success.
Even though these two hunts didn't show the finest marksmanship, this goes to show you can have these awesome shooting rifles, but you need to spend some time behind them and really get to know them, otherwise it's not worth anything.
Next time, Lonny and Derek are back out with Bill from Baltimore.
Well, these coyotes are coming hard.
Lonny's marksmanship is put to the test. And Derek, well, he can't catch a break.
It's always my fault.
That's on the next episode of Coyote Culture.